Welcome back, guys. Harry here, known as Trade Shop, and today we have something very interesting on Bitcoin. We actually pumped out of this resistance. Out of this resistance here, and blasted through it pretty aggressively, and now tapping to our next resistance, filling this range here perfectly, but getting rejected, which is quite interesting to see. Now, looking at the higher time frames, we are still looking very bullish. Daily is closed above this pivot. Since daily, like if you remove all drawings, structure is clear. Look how daily has closed above here. And it looks like, yeah, we are getting a bit of a pullback, which is all right. But it does look like once this candle flips, it will come back to all-time highs. Like everything is telling me bullish based on structure, momentum in the bullish zone and crossing up at the same time, weekly at the same time is continuing up now and has, a clear, support being made down there. There is obviously the possibility of coming back to to my targets where I wanted to get possible positions here at 55 to 54,000. But the issue that would only be relevant if we take out the daily low, which is coming in here at 56, or even taking out, I'm gonna say 56.8. The last daily low will probably bring price down there on a 4 hour. At the same time, that is a structure change, right? So I was looking for a bounce. If you guys watched the video yesterday, I was saying, yes, I am looking for a bounce here. And I'm looking, but I didn't think the bounce was gonna, I thought, all right, we did have our pivots in. And obviously, if we did close above, then we could see, that explosive move. But at the same time, I was saying, if we do make a lower high, one more lower high, and then come and break this low, I would look for our lower targets to be hit. But now breaking down, obviously there is an easy target here at 58.2. I would expect a bounce there, and maybe we can put in a lower high. I'm expecting some type of movement today because it's the first day of market open after the long break. And yeah, will it be to the downside? But the thing is, it's in a very, very, very delicate situation here, right? And since we're in a delicate situation, basically if we bounce off there and close above here, that will look good to go all-time high. Daily does look good on the way it closed, but at the same time, I will not gonna be bearish on this chart until we close a 4 hour below 57,000. And let's go have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum, on the other hand, oh, it's perfectly rejecting now at this level here. So this is pretty simple, right? Ethereum doesn't get any more simple than this. Closure above, continuation, and I'm still bullish on higher time frames. Daily looks great. Yeah, daily looks good. Look at the momentum, right? In the bullish zone and turning up. 4 hour, it could come back down here to 2076, but as long as we're not breaking 2000 on a 4 hour closure, not bearish. Whatever shenanigans going on in between here, I'm not interested, but that's what I want to say. Now, we're gonna have a look at Coti now, and it's our alt of the day. We're gonna have a look. It's been moving, so let's have a look at what is going on, and yeah, let's see how this works. So we did break this structure here, and my target would have been down to this area here. I wonder if that's a daily structure that I'm holding. Yeah, so my target would have been somewhere around here, but it did get picked up. Just putting in a higher low, that's why you should never short in a bull market. So now that it's very messy, that area there, but yeah, we did get a lot of manipulation and stuff like that. Now breaking this wick, coming out of this base here, it's looking good, guys. Looking for possible positions. Where would I look for possible positions? Let's check the 1 hour. I like that it's in accumulation zone, right? And from our current positioning to all-time high, we have 40, like a 45% chance to continue up and onwards. Just let's check our momentum. So daily momentum is crossing up from a very low zone. Let's see if we're catching anything. We're not. So see, we did break this amazing trend line that we had been going here, right? This regression, sorry. So we broke it, and now we're crossing up from a very low zone. Weekly, on the other hand, is still crossing down. Weekly still has a chance to come down, but if we're looking at daily, it's looking like it does want to put in a low. If the daily closes like this, I do look for it to pop up here. So definitely, I can't see on the lower time frames any obvious positions here, but there is a kind of risky position, right? Which is coming in like so. Obviously, we would not want to, not you'd have to look at this level here at 0.37, and you don't want price to break it. But what you could take is you could take a possible position above this area here, right, which is 0.42. And that could be a possible position like so with these rising lows. If you want to be more aggressive, right, and the rising lows continuing like this, if we were to close above and then suddenly get rejected, now this is not financial advice, of course, this is a risky position, but if we were to get rejected and come back and break any type of structure here, then I would, immediately close, right? So what type of position are we talking about? Easily back up 21% for like 6%, so it's not bad. My target would be us popping up to this resistance up here, probably down here, which is at 0.50. Now, long-term targets, on the other hand, let's just keep that in, to be honest. Long-term targets, on the other hand, let's go and take it. I mean, we do have a nice pivot coming in from here. So back up to all-time high, and then after all-time high, which all-time high is like 0.6, and then after that 0.69, nice number. So that's what I'm looking at for long-term targets. On a daily, do I get a better pivot? I mean, it's practically the same, to be honest. We'll just double check because these are two clearer points. Yeah, it's not. I would trust the 4 hour to give you those longer term targets up there at 0.69. But we'll see how this goes. Keep your eye on it. And with that being said, take care, trade sharp, and until next time.